Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, and yes, I'm back, and yes, we will be doing round 27 tips and predictions for the NRL, and yes, last round of the regular season, last round of the season for the NRL, and then we head into finals. So this round is going to be big, so I'm going to break it down. It might be a bit long, but I'm going to break it down and go through each game and really mainly look at the teams who are around the 8 and the top 8, because there's a lot to play for in this round. Teams can jump out with one loss. Teams can jump from 9th even to 10th into the 8. So it's going to be big. We're going to go through. We'll go through the first few games. We'll go through the tips, and after we'll break down really on where I think the 8 will finish. And then after this round, finals footy, I'll do my full finals predictions. I probably might do each round of the predictions, and then I might do an actual every game from finals week 1 to preliminary finals to elimination finals to grand final, etc, etc. First off, Thursday the 31st of August. But before we actually do that, we'll go to the ladder and we'll have a look. So there's the ladder there. Broncos right now on top with 42 wins, looking to get the minor premiership, but Panthers there had that loss against Eels at home, which was shocking last week. Everyone didn't suspect that. Panthers at second, Warriors clinched that third spot. Warriors can't clinch. If Storm win, Warriors can drop down to 4th. Yeah, right. Storm at 4th there. Knights have jumped up to 5th from that big win against the Sharks last week. Sharks, the boys, did drop down to 6th, but we're still in the hunt for the 8th. I think we are still 8th. So, that's good. 7th is Raiders. 8th, tied on 8th is Rabbitohs, Cowboys, and Roosters, and Eels can't make it. So the Roosters, Cowboys are still in that hunt for the 8, and they can still make the 8 if teams can lose and win. So there it is, the bottom 8's not really worried about there. So that's the ladder. Now, first game. Now, a lot of teams who have already clinched finals are going to be resting a lot of players, and this is what this first game we're about to look at has done. It's the Broncos and the Storm, Suncorp, Thursday night, 7:50. Now, both these teams have rested a lot of players. If you go to the ins and outs, there's a lot there. You can see the Storm, it can't even fit the page. The Storm have about 9 to 15 of players out. Cameron Munster's out, Walsh is out, Grant's out, Hughes is out, Nev Solomon is out, Nick Meaney's out, Xavier Coates is out, Tom Eisenhuth's out. The ins, though, for the Storm, Justin Olam, Josh King, their man of the main, Otago Sims in there. But for the Broncos out, you're missing your whole spine. Billy Walters out, Ezra Mamb's out, Herbie Farmer's out, Tony Stagg's out, Payne Haas is out, Reece Walsh is out. So you bring in, though, Jordan Pereira, Manu Tapau, Tristan Saylor, but still, the Storm are so strong right now. The Storm are so strong. If we go into the starting lineup, you got return of Ryan Papenhuyzen. He's returning. Papenhuyzen is back at fullback. He, I think, made his return last game in Melbourne, coming off the bench. Great ovation for Ryan Papenhuyzen. I'd love to see him back. Love seeing Ryan Papenhuyzen back. Did get injured, I think, an ACL tear or a hamstring tear, something. But good to see Ryan back. He's put on the number 1 fullback. And you got Will Warbrick. I reckon Ryan Papenhuyzen will hit fire in this game. Will Warbrick, normal. Justin Olam, good. I think the Storm are more talented and stronger. Yes, you've got Broncos at home at Suncorp, but I think Broncos don't really want to get the minor premiership, because I think if they want to they're going to make finals. If they want to go further, I think they want an easier route in the finals. So I think Broncos finishing second, versing third in the Warriors. So honestly, I think that's what Broncos want. So finishing first, you're going to have to play Storm round 1 of the finals. So really, I'm going to go Storm because I think Broncos have rested players for that thing, of course. I'm going to go Storm. I reckon they'll win. Ryan Papenhuyzen at fullback, his return. You got Remus Smith as well. Justin Mullen's going to be very good. I reckon the Storm can do this game on the road victory. I think it's a sellout. Not too sure, though. But there we go. I think Broncos are going to fight for it, though. But I'm leaning towards Storm in this game. That's what I've got there. Moving on now, you got Sea Eagles and Tigers. No joke about there. Sea Eagles 100% absolutely going to go Sea Eagles there. Nothing to talk about there. Now, this is one of the big games on the round. Bunnies and Roosters. Accor Stadium in Sydney. These two rivals, 8th v 10th. Both teams can make it. Both teams can also not make it. It's going to be big. Big outs, though, for the Bunnies is Latrell Mitchell is out, of course, and also for the Roosters, Jared Waerea-Hargreaves is out. Ins for the Bunnies, though, is Blake Taff, Michael Cheatham, Jet Cartwright. Ins for the Roosters also is James Tedesco, Dylan Napa, Angus Crichton. So they've both got new ins for this, so it's really going to be a tough game, but I reckon that loss in Latrell Mitchell's big for the Bunnies, but they still have Campbell Graham as has Alex Johnson, Blake Taff, Cody Walker, Lockley. So they still got their whole team is not too shabby there. They've still got a full strength team. The Roosters as well got a full strength team as well. So the big loss is there, Jared Waerea-Hargreaves though. But if we just look at the ladder between these two teams, Roosters can make the 8 with a win. If they win, they'll make the 8. But that's also if Cowboys can beat Panthers later on. So Roosters, I think, have been on a roll lately. They've been very good lately. So I'll go to the Roosters record, where the Roosters team, there it is. So their last few games right now. So last round, they beat Tigers. The round before that, they beat the Eels. The round before that, beat the Dolphins. The round before that, beat the Seagulls and then lost to Broncos. But they've won 1, 2, 3. They've won 4 straight, heading into a blockbuster game against the Bunnies in Sydney. James Tedesco playing a really full strength Roosters team. I'm gonna go Roosters. I think Bunnies can give them a shot. I reckon Roosters have won 4 straight. They're going very well. Bunnies have slipped off lately. Still on the 8 though, but it's gonna be tough. Gonna go Roosters. It'll be a close one for sure. And then Dolphins, Warriors, Suncorp in Brisbane. The Warriors are resting their players, of course. Resting Nickel Hosgard, Warren Tesniak, Sean Johnston, Luke Metcalf, Noah Blake, Tory Harris, Wade Egan. But the Dolphins are strong. Now, I think I tipped Dolphins last week or something like that. I'm not too sure. Dolphins, though, aren't really resting players. They can't make it, so I think they're going to go full out, full strong, full pelt. At Suncorp again, Saturday, 2nd September. So it's an afternoon game. I think Valley's Tiwir is in. Is he in? Or is he coming on number 18? Right. It's going to be a great game. I honestly think the Warriors can still win it, though. But their backline, though, is a bit shabby. Their team's a bit lost. So I'm going to go for the strength team. I think Dolphins might win this one. It was a shocking game last week. I don't know if I tipped. I think I tipped them. Or I think I tipped Cowboys, one of them. The Dolphins, though, I think the other team is out. You can sabotage them. I think Dolphins, the hammer, is going to show. I'm going to go Dolphins. I haven't trusted Dolphins lately. I just got to go for them again and just hope that they can win at Suncorp versus a Warriors team who is not strong at all. And then this is also a big game for the round, particularly for the Cowboys are making the 8, sitting at 9th now, versus Panthers. But the Panthers, surprisingly, are not resting their players. They're playing Nathan Cleary, playing Brian To'o, playing Stephen Crichton, playing Dylan Edwards, playing James Fisher-Harris, playing Lee Martin, Isaiah Yeo, etc., etc. The outs, though, is, of course, Jerome Luai because of the injury, suspected broken shoulder. So, yeah, honestly, I really think Panthers are going to win this one at home, probably be a sellout. Cowboys are going to fight because they need a win to make the 8 no matter what. So it's going to be a tough game. I think Panthers, though, are going to knock the Cowboys out. Honestly, I reckon they'll win there. Dragons, Knights, no doubt about that. I'm going to go the Knights. They've been a mate. I think I've won like 9 straight games. So no matter what, they're going to really be well. Dang, Kalen's out as well. Golly. I just realised that. A lot of people out for the Knights. Nah, I'm still going to go them. Why not? Why would I not go Knights? Let's just go Knights. Sure, there we go. Moving on. Titans, Bulldogs, Seba, Super, Gold Coast, Titans. Both teams can't make the 8. So, you know who I'm going for. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Titans. Because Gold Coast, fans want to win. They have nothing really to lose for. They can't make the 8. They play fully strength team, really. Yeah, why not? Let's just go the Titans, hey. And now we get to the game. I think, honestly, the third game of the round. Sharks, Raiders. My boy, the Sharks, at home against the Raiders, 6 v 7. This is a big game for both teams. A win, make the 8. A loss, you can still make the 8 with other teams needing to win. The Raiders are in the 8 with a point differential of a negative 119. Like, that's just never happened before. Sharks do get back, though. Nico Hines, he's back from rest injury, I think. Oren Fusi's back. Josh Papali'ito's out for the Raiders. Strong team, Sharks. Going to go the Sharks. Now, with this game particularly, they're my tips. Now, with that Sharks game particularly, the Sharks, being on my team per se, being the Sharks, if we win, make the 8. But if we lose, we can still make the 8. I'll get to that in a sec. We'll look now at the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5 teams who, 5 to 14, yeah, okay, really the 5 teams that are fighting for an 8 spot. You got the Roosters, Cowboys, Bunnies, Raiders, and Sharks. Honestly, the main teams are Bunnies, Cowboys, Roosters. The big game of the round is Bunnies, Roosters. The winner of that team is making the 8. The loser is honestly out, you could say. So I'm going to go Roosters. So Bunnies right now are knocked out. That also comes up with Cowboys. If Cowboys win, they can make the 8. You got to look at the points differential here. That's really the main one. So I reckon the final 8 for me is not really particular order. I'm probably going to go Panthers, Broncos, Panthers, Broncos, Storm, Warriors, Knights, Sharks, Raiders. No, Knights, Sharks, Roosters, Raiders. That's what I'm going to thought. Panthers, Broncos, Storm, Warriors, Knights, Sharks, Roosters, Raiders. That's what I'm going to go for there. I reckon that's going to be it. So really, the big one for the Sharks, if Sharks lose by 20 or more, and let's just say Bunnies win, you could say, Sharks could drop out to 9th. If Sharks win in the 8, no matter what, it's really a close game. Through this round 27, keep an eye on Roosters, Cowboys, the Roosters game, the Roosters game, between Bunnies, Roosters game, also the Sharks, Raiders game. It's going to be good. Blockbuster footy, must-win game to get in the finals. Road to the finals is here. They're my tips. I can't really explain as much. Sharks, if you win, you're in the 8. If you lose, you can still make the 8, but you've got to let other teams work in with that. There it is. That's what I'm going to go for there. I'll do my full finals tip video when the finals come, and also do a prediction video later on when the final bracket's actually set. But there it is. Big games. Broncos, Storm. Bunnies, Roosters, really the main one. Sharks, Raiders. There it is. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out. Thank you for staying with me. Enjoy the footy. This is a good round of footy. KO, Channel 9, etc. And until next time, guys, draw life and have fun. Stay tuned for more videos. Go watch my sport tip video, tip predictions, playlist, all the other stuff. Have seen my last video. Go check it out. Until next time, draw life, have fun. Peace.